The hype around Haaland was actually a reality in a lot of cases with regards to me, just because of the inside track that I was able to know and the trust with regards to how information's kind of fed through. Okay, but I have to say, I have to say, Erling Haaland deciding, all signs show that he's deciding to come to Manchester City. And previous to that, he made sure to say that what he's looking for is the right project. What he's looking for him, most more importantly, is the right place to go with regards to his football development. Right? He's looking to go somewhere that's going to match his ambition, match the mission that he has for himself, match the goals that he has for himself. I love that that's what he made a priority. The fact that he's got an agent, the fact that there's talks around with regards to his dad and what his dad's looking to do, looking to get with regards to compensation. Understand that. There's no avoiding that. That's not even a knock. All right. Football is a business. Understand that point of it. But with regards to the purity of the sport, the artistry, we understand. Yeah, you're going to have your goals with regards to money making, 100%. But when you have a purity to the sport, when you're driven, when you have an ambition with regards to what you do or what you want to do within the sport, that's where you really achieve greatness. And I like that that's something that he's communicated. That's something that he's put out there. And for him to have made the challenge, or I shouldn't say challenge because that sounds like I'm lighting other leagues. For him to have made the decision to come to the EPL speaks volumes. For him to have made the decision to come to this small, no history, no fans, no European legacy means a lot. And the reason why it means a lot, and Manchester City fans, you know what I'm doing here. I don't quite believe it, but I'm going to regurgitate. I'm going to spit back what the rivals say, right? The reason why it's so important for Holland to make the decision to come to City, and there is the same reason why it was so important for a Yaya Toure, for a David Silva, for a Vincent Company, for an Aguero. Those players, for example, coming to City, establishing something that's new in terms of modern day standards is huge. What legends are made of. It's what becomes lore, what kind of becomes fables. Holland coming to City checks so many boxes with regards to what can happen for him as a player, but what can also happen for him in the with regards to the legacy, with regards to the history, and dare I say this modern age with regards to the brand. There's some fantastic players in the EPL. There's some fantastic goals or standards, records that have been established in the EPL. Holland has a chance, and City has a chance to set some new records, some new heights. That's an amazing thing to witness as a fan. That's also going to be an amazing thing to accomplish as a player. He's put that on his vision board. He's put that on these are my goals. Holland to City is going to be a great problem. Trust me, it's going to be a great problem. Rivals, I see the fear right now. I see the fear. It's a terrible 4-letter word. The F word is, you're not supposed to say it, but I see it. Fear is all over the tweets. Fear is all over the commentary. Fear is talked about all over in the spaces. But it's a good thing. The reason why it's a good thing is because iron sharpens iron. It makes everyone better, right? It's going to make your club better. It's going to make the quote unquote stars of the league better because there's either a young player that's on their heels, trying to do something new, trying to catch what they're doing, or it's going to be that young player that is at that level that others are going to have to work to get to. This Haaland addition to City is going to be great for the EPL. And I understand that Manchester City will never be darlings of the EPL, darlings in the UEFA. Does it just happen to be a coincidence that every time Champions League comes around after the group stage that there's a reintroduction of Manchester City investigations, financial investigations? Not a coincidence. They don't want Manchester City to be at this level. All these legacy clubs, I know I'm going on a rant right now and I shouldn't be doing this, but all these legacy clubs, grandfather clubs, they don't want another threat. They don't want another challenger. It's the main reason why this stupid Super League was developed to begin with. The ones that have it want to keep it and want to close off any threat, any jeopardy. This whole thing that's happening with the Champions League and the modifications for the upcoming years, granted, not as terrible as the Super League, but has elements of it. Legacy clubs, the coefficient that can play in it, even if they're not of worthiness, even if they haven't properly qualified for it. I'm totally against all of that. But nobody wants another threat. Trust me, another threat adds more eyeballs, adds more jeopardy. Haaland to City is going to be amazing. The reaction, whether it's going to be fear, hate, love, it's necessary, it's needed, and I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, I am, and to tell you the truth, when I talk about later in the show, when I'm going to start talking about Ten Hag and his addition to Manchester United, I'm not going to be talking from a place of fear. Even if it was, let's go back. Even if it's dating back to Chelsea and Tuchel. I always kill his name. I'm sorry, but even if it goes back to that, it's not fear. The competition's great. It's what it's all about. Apologize. I know that was a tangent.